Hello and welcome again on Stocks Advisor channel. Here we are looking for interesting buy opportunities for US-based stocks. Today we'll talk about Tesla, traded at Nasdaq, ticker name TSLA. Well, Tesla is doing today and yesterday a remarkable move, and we see the second white candle, although smaller than yesterday, and it's clearly starting also after a series of volatilities at about the level of 425 that we saw last 2.5 months. And now seems like the stock decided to go higher, and we see the new wave forming actually that started 3 trading sessions ago. And now the question is, where is it going to go and what is causing this ride? Why is this happening, and will we actually pierce the overall top that was seen recently, which is about 500.01? Actually it's at the current level, so we're just sitting in the ceiling that formed by beginning of September. Let's call it R1 level. Now the question is, will we, and if yes, what's the next future, and why is actually this action taking place in price? So first of all, of course, it's a combination of technical and news. First, let's speak about news. The news point is that it was recently disclosed that Tesla is going to be included to Standard & Poor's 500, and therefore, of course, it means that there will be a lot of opportunities to buy over. This is very serious achievement, though it's not anything that adds to the company, but it speaks significantly about its recognition, about its value, and this fact definitely allows, let's say, extra buys, extra attention, and speaks overall about the future. So it's a company that has taken its place in the history. So all these parameters included, this means that of course that stock will be one of the drivers of Standard & Poor's 500 soon, and this caused the price go higher. Overall, let's say the midterm, still it's a question where we will go, but short term we are on the boost. So most probably, the price will go a little bit high in the action. And here's a little bit difficult to say in terms of the price where it will go. We can speak more about entry opportunity and the first indications where maybe the current wave will stop. So first, entry opportunities. In general, it's already possible to enter, but taking into account that tomorrow is the last trading session of the week, we might try to expect, let's say, some small pullback for the current wave, all till the level of current support line, which is here. Let's name it S1. And then the price action can actually start again and go further higher. And if this is being said, actually everything that is in the vicinity of 470 would be the nice entry opportunity here. And then after this small recap that might take place, the price actually can go higher. And then if this is happening, it's only the matter of other parameters. Let's say it's mainly RSI that will decide, because if you look at MACD here, you can clearly see after making a small dip negative, now it's an upwards move, and still it's not clear if it's topping or not, if it's top received, or maybe it will go even higher and higher, making a bigger wave. So this is still possible here. And another parameters is like moving average 50 and 20 that are very close to each other at this moment. By the way, we have 3 moving averages here on the daily chart. It's moving average 20, 50 and 200, being green, blue and red lines correspondingly. Here on the left you see their depictions. So coming back to the analysis, you can see here that they are very close. And after having a series of volatility waves that was reducing its amplitude starting from September, you see with bigger amplitude it was starting, but then smaller and smaller amplitude. So we were all the way, let's say, accumulating around this S2 line, S2 level, and now the boost took place 3 trading sessions ago, also based on news and more overall expectations. So we can see that it most probably will be pushed further. Seems like we're going to so-called beast mode for the stock. We saw these examples many times for Tesla. It's actually known to have stepwise waves, like we saw in June, for example. You see steps like on all the waves. Again, another wave that started in July, also one step correction. The same wave started in August, a lot of many steps with small corrections and then going high and high. So this kind of a saw-like formation of the wave is possible, and here seems like it's a big, we are on the top of the current peak of a saw, and then it might, again as depicted here, take higher. But since this is purely, let's say, up or down play, more, let's say, up than down, still if the correction will take place, it's not expected it will take any further than we had at the waves. So just always keep for the Tesla, since it's very volatile anyway, stock, keep some funds to average down, and then in case there will be a major pullback again, here are the levels where you can do those averages down. And these are actually levels, let's rename them, let's redraw it more accurately. So then this would be actually S2, S3 and S4. So anything, if correction will start place again, yeah, you can then average down anywhere at the level of below S3, just at S3 to S4, this channel. And always, as we advise over safe approaches, always keep some funds for final correction. Again, it's not going to go there, but from technical point of view, but if any catalyst pushes down, although not seen for the moment on the horizon, still need to be ready for that. So anything, if it goes lower, that would be the third defense. So an average opportunity strategy here is 1 to 2, meaning you buy with one portion and then you average with 2 and second time with 2. But this is more like a safety approaches. The most realistic situation is that we rebounds from S1, and then speaking about indicators where the wave will stop if it goes beast mode upwards. Of course, it's difficult to say with MACD because still it needs to take its maximum. If we will be having maximums, this would be indication of finishing upwards move. From RSI wise as well, we will need to go something like that, very overbought. So if we have this situation, we are just about to go this region, then this would be indication that okay, wave is probably going to correct. But speaking of any resist here, if R1 is pierced upwards, there is no resist. So again, it might go very bullish, not really technically, but more like emotionally driven, etc. So very nice entry opportunity, if any. If not, after the correction pullback, it still will be a lot of volatility between the channels, actually, S2, S4. So if you do average downs like this, you will not lose anyway and make some profit as well here. So in that sense, Tesla is quite safe play if you do very correct playing with waves, average downs, and being, let's say, patient enough. Remembering the saying that the stocks market trading is actually the tool that transfers money from from less patient people to more patient, and that's exactly the case here for Tesla today. So if you do this, very nice stock. Another important indication here is that moving average 200, although it's tinily seen, but you can see it's not just going up, but it's now going with acceleration upwards. So it's making something like this move, and meaning that its second derivative is also actually positive, so it's going with acceleration. Therefore, we can say it's very probable to have a big spike here. So Tesla again maybe will become the leader of the news soon, so let's wait for it. Also, we don't need to forget that recently a lot of let's say companies involved in electrical cars development or any tools developing for electrical cars were boosting up, also Nikola. So it might be actually that Tesla will pierce R1 and go higher again. So with having said this is all in today's episode about Tesla. Also, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel if you didn't do so already. Also, press the bell button. This way you will not miss our new videos and new interesting discussions for US-based stocks.